Hello! I don't mean to sound like such a goober every time we start this stream, but it just happens that way. I guess it is because I am a goober. It's me, Martin, and it's Animal Crossing tour time. With me, as always, is how to describe this man? He is the same height as me in the game, but slightly taller than me in real life. We both wear glasses in real life, but only David wears them in the game. It's David, it's Shrink Wrap. Shrinky, how you doing?
Hello? All of that was true.
I think it was mostly true. And with us, we've got a masked individual. Wait, let me just turn the light on to cast some light on who this might be. There we go. We've got with us. You might recognise this person, not just because they are a regular on the Discord, one of the pillars of High Score Club, especially in terms of Animal Crossing good vibes each and every day. Not just because of that, but you may also recognise her because she's been on the stream before. On Halloween, where we took a whistle-stop tour of her island, Haven Cove. It is Rach, everybody, aka Nightwolf. How's it going, Rach? I thought that Nightwolf was going to get an echo behind it, but I forgot to press the button. How you doing?
Thank you for having me.
We're super excited because the Halloween mini tour we had was nothing short of amazing. And I've been dying to come back ever since. Thank you so much for being patient as we kind of worked everything out. We had our hiatus, but now we're back, and it's going to be fun. I've got to ask though, why the disguise?
It's not so much a disguise. I just sort of put together an outfit that suited the theme of the island, to be honest.
I'm so excited. You mentioned just before we started that you've pretty much changed the whole island, so I'm very curious about that. Are there any hints, anything you want to let us know ahead of the visit?
Haven might now have a slightly darker side to it in some areas.
It sounds very dramatic, and we love the drama. Look, David's already imagining what it could be like.
Yeah.
I need to get my reactions app up. It's open now. I can join you. Speaking of the reactions that we've got, everybody, let's just throw that confetti everywhere, because I think now I hope we should all have the festival reaction set. Happy countdown to festival, everybody. How have you two been preparing?
I've set up a mini area on the beach with all the new items in nooks, but I've already got plans to move it and expand to a bigger area depending on what they give us.
Oh, I look forward to seeing that in a second. Tricky, how about you? Have you been collecting it up? Have you been collecting it up before we live it up as part of Festival?
I've been making sure that I purchase the stuff from the shop every day to build up a collection, but I haven't been putting it anywhere. I'm probably most excited about the stall they gave us to start with, because I like the idea that you can build things out from there, make a little area, but I haven't actually started putting it on my island yet. I should do, really.
I was thinking about putting the what's it called, the archway, the kind of bunting thing that resembles a kind of tent shape. You know what I'm talking about? I can't remember what that one's called. I was going to put it in the studio, but eagle-eyed viewers might spot that we've actually moved the studio I suppose arbitrary reasons. I shouldn't say that. I should make up some law for it's part of the ongoing developments on Steam. We have moved the studio up into a different room in the A-Town headquarters here on Steam, and yeah, I hope you like it. We've moved some of the stuff from the old studio in here. I'm hoping to decorate this room more in the coming weeks. And also, there's a couple of things in this room that some wonderful people donated to me last week. Actually, Rich, you were one of the donatees last week, so I appreciate that very much. And I've been throwing pop-up books everywhere.
No worries, you're very welcome.
Alexis has mentioned, hi Alexis in the chat. She's mentioned the light up dance floor is fun. I haven't even seen that. I want the light up dance floor.
I've got it on my island, so you're welcome to come and test it.
Look forward to seeing that. I haven't I almost never ever look up stuff, so as everybody knows from the fact that I still see items from the launch of the game. Like, I've never seen this item before, so hopefully you all get to all the obsessives get to experience the wonder of the game through my naive eyes every week. Mini Moon Pilot, hello. Sammy's in the chat, hello. Luke's in the chat, hello. The gang is all here. Thank you for joining us slightly early tonight. People I know says there's some powerful looks tonight. There are some power, well, not from me, but especially from Rach. So looking forward to what that might mean for the island. Rach, though, we should mention something before we get on our way. You, of course, you've been just like Wall Street IRL. You've been victim to some spicy stonks news on Haven Cove. What happened?
So I think it was like Wednesday. I loaded my game up and I was trying to order some items from the catalogue. And for whatever reason, my game hard crashed and kicked me out. Got back in fine, which was the main thing. But happened to spot all my turnips had rotted. And I'd bought like the maximum amount of pocket space of turnips.
Now, you're not a time traveller, are you? Or are you?
Primarily no. If say I've gone into the next day and I forgot to check for Celeste or someone, I will like just quickly go back to the night before, but not to quicken anything up. I'm quite happy waiting.
But this week you committed no time travel crimes, did you? This is a shocking situation. I'm wondering if anybody else has had the similar thing, because I was wondering maybe if it has something to do with maybe a bug that's like stemming out of the Festival update. But I mean, that's terrible. I am really overdue having a turnip run of my own. I desperately need it because I'm doing some serious renovations on Steam now. Everybody, more on that in the coming weeks. But I've run out of money. I need it, so I was planning to do turnips this week. Missed the boat with Daisy, so I'm now a little bit worried that I'm gonna fall victim too. I mean, it's got to be done though, right? We've got to be brave. We've got to pull up our Wall Street belts and braces and get back on the stock market. Or have you been burnt, Rach? Are you going to ever go back?
I've been burnt, but I have also been saved.
Oh.
Debs and Neil both gave me 1,000,000 bells each so I could get my project finished. I know, I have to seriously thank them. They really saved me from a tight spot.
That's incredible generosity. Speaking of incredible generosity, Alexis says you should just invite people to your island to guilt them into donating to Bridges and Stairs. Got it. For the 1 year anniversary of this stream, we'll do that. We'll have everybody come to my island and you can all pay for all of my projects. The chat is lighting up with the admiration for the legendary saviours of Haven Cove. Speaking of Haven Cove, should we do it? Should we do the whole thing? Yeah. Should we fly? Let's do it. Okay, everybody. So, unfortunately, I don't have a current stream slate. We're having some technical difficulties today. So I'm actually showing you last week's, the current week's schedule. But I thought it was worth mentioning some of this stuff. So in case you don't tune in for all of the streams on the channel, we've expanded the amount of streams, and I think we've got even more streams in the works with other high school clubbers too, which is amazing. But at the moment on Thursday we have a 9 p.m. slot, and I believe it'll be the same next week, where Philippa Rice, you know her as Killipper if you play Splatoon, you know her as Chillipper if you listen to her Thursday night stream, because she'll be back and taking us on another relaxing journey. Now, if you are a regular on this stream, you will know that as part of the relaxation, for some reason, she's been saving up to buy the monster truck in I think it's called Truck and Logistics Simulator. We should know what this is called now because we've been doing it for several weeks. Trucking and Logistics Simulator. You know what I mean. Sorry, I cut Shrinky off, which was not the relaxation vibe that we hope to provide with the stream. Sorry, Shrinky, what were you saying?
I was just affirming, yes, that is Trucking and Logistics Simulator.
Trucking and Logistics Simulator. Although one night we went on the Bakerloo line on a train simulator.
But I feel like maybe I dreamt that.
No, that really happened. That
Oh.
really happened. Bringing back all those wonderful nostalgic commute memories. But anyway, I believe that Philippa will be back on Thursday this week at the same time. In this previous week on Friday, people joined me for another round of lucid streaming as we played through my Switch demos. I was so severely overtired. I did that stream on 2 hours sleep, and it felt like I was drunk, basically. But we had lots of fun. We eventually landed on not a demo. The game's name the game's name I forget, but the consideration game on Switch, of which we had a wonderful time. But I don't remember the name of the game. I'm so sorry. It's a Japanese word. Apologies to the Japanophiles for my poor memory of Japanese words. On Saturday, yesterday, good old Joe Sparrow. He finally finished his trip to the underworld and he has completed Hades. So Hades will not be returning this week. And actually, we should say we've got a couple of announcements that are going to happen on Tuesday about an all new stream schedule. So maybe there'll be a little something different happening on Friday. Maybe there'll be a little something different happening on Saturday. You will find out next week on Tuesday. Come check our Twitter on Tuesday and you'll find out. And then, of course, we're doing A-Town a little bit early today. We started at 7:30. So we normally start at 8. But I assume maybe we'll be back to our regular 8 o'clock slot next week. Who knows? We'll find out.
We might be doing an unexpected super late night slot.
Oh, that would be fun.
Maybe like could do the 2 a.m. slot.
2 a.m. To be honest, that would be. We might get more North American viewers that way. Maybe we should do that. Let's start diversifying.
We can start doing 2 a night.
I'd love that non-stop. I do wonder sometimes, should we be doing these in the day so we get more daytime tours? We tend to do them all in the twilight hours, which gives a kind of spooky vibe to the stream. Let me know, gang, what you think. David, let me know what you think. People, let me know. Just let us know what you think, people. Just call us. Let us know what you think. But I'm assuming we'll be back with yet another tour. But find out on Tuesday, okay? And I think on that note, going to head back to the gameplay because I'm at the airport. Oh, Alexis says if we do it during our day, she'll be asleep. And we can't do that basically because Lex is, of course, she has a VIP badge in Twitch for a reason. And that is because she is one of the backbones. We keep saying backbones. I'd say Lex is one of the backbones of the loyal 6 viewers, the Magnificent 7 viewers. That's what we're going to call them. And Lex says we must build the schedule around her. I'm happy to. Basically, you bring the good vibes, and we'll bring the streams to you, straight to your eyeballs. And as we can see, very elegantly, even getting around our technical problems, we are ready to the airport. Chillipa's here, and Chillippa says that she would love a midnight stream.
Yeah, I'm regretting jokingly saying that because I operate terribly on lack of sleep.
See, this is the difference between me and you. I'm a night owl.
I am. Unfortunately, I'm a night owl as well. It's not a good combination.
I feel at my best at like 3-4 a.m. in the morning, pretty much. So Torbo says, stream to put the babies to sleep. Who's in? Everyone's in for this midnight stream, my dear. Okay, we'll do a midnight stream one day. Maybe, I don't know when. Halloween's a long way away. What else is good for midnight? Who knows? Oh my, right, oh Jesus. Sorry, I knew this flyover was going to be good.
Yeah, I contained my excitement while I was going over. So
oh my God, it looks like
see it for fresh.
It looks like a gingerbread wonderland covered in icing. Chillipa says her babies are sleeping a lot better now, so she's just awake with nothing to do at night. Great. Midnight streams all the way.
I mean, whatever happens, it's going to have to be called something midnight snack.
Oh, yeah. We chat about snacks a lot on stream, don't we?
Yeah.
Rach, what's your favourite snack?
Oh, God, don't. I am terrible at the minute for going in the cupboard and, grabbing Skittles and marshmallows and...
Oh. These are some real sweet tooth snacks. Those are high-level sweet tooth snacks.
Can't beat a good sweet.
Shrinky, you're a sugar fiend too, aren't you?
I'm afraid so.
I know.
I might even have Mentos in my pocket right now.
What?
Other sweets are available.
Other sweets are available. So Sweet Wars. I know. So Alexis has says she's got some fancy passion fruit marshmallows next to her right now. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
People I know is also hungry for Skittles. But anyway, we're back on Haven Cove. Rich, you did mention to us before we started that the entrance was still the same despite other things changing. And I just want to like marvel at this once again. You know, we saw this on Halloween, but it really is special. Like the little drawbridge feel, the portcullis feel, the grain silos used as towers. It's the I want to say heraldry, but I guess it's not heraldry. The banners next to the gates. It's just tremendous. Like this is. Are you still proud of this? I mean, when did you build this, and how do you feel about it now?
God, I probably built this like I want to say around August, maybe. And yeah, I still love it. It just sort of it speaks about the island in my mind, and the fact that it is an RPG themed island.
I feel like I should have come dressed as an RPG, just dressed as a character class. Wait, what's in my wand?
Yeah, same here.
What is in my wand? No, there's nothing. I can come dressed as a wrestler, a baseball player, or like we're going to an awards ceremony.
Wow!
I still haven't really figured out like. Trinky, you look wizard-esque.
It is a bit wizardy, isn't it?
Oh,
it's supposed to be a tech wizard.
I suppose a wrestler is kind of like a fighter class. So, okay, I guess this is our party. Rach, what's the quest?
Find all the residents, because I know you didn't see any of them last time.
I know this is. We need to rectify this. Let me get the map out as we start, and we can see. Oh my goodness, you've got some real treasures. Oh, so many favs, so many wolves. And obviously, you know, we know you primarily as Nightwolf. Is there a connection?
Wolves are my favourite animal and have been for as long as I can remember.
I mean, let's be honest. Wolves are, you know, in the high tier coolness stakes, the high coolness tier of the animals. But you've also got some other faves too. You got Stitches, Static, Bones, Mac. Who, you know, we love Mac. I think we saw Mac last week on Lex's island. Lex, is that right? My memory, all the island tours blur together for me. We've got Lucky and Marshall. So the question for you is: obviously the wolves have been curated in. Has the whole team been curated in?
Mac is my original.
What luck?
He was my original jock, and he's never leaving.
I mean, as Lex was saying last week, you know, we do need a jock on the island to remind us to stay healthy, stay fit.
Speaking of wolves.
Oh, hello. Oh, sorry, I'm turning the map off.
It's Lobo.
Oh my goodness. Lobo is, I'm going to say very, you know, very, very pretty. You know, look at his eyelashes.
Lobo was quite funny because I originally had Dobby and Kyle's still here on the island, and I sort of said, right, I've got 2 wolves, I'm not having any more wolves, and I must have used like 80 odd Nook Mile tickets hunting for a resident, and I just couldn't find one I wanted, and then I found Lobo, and I was like, he's a wolf, which is my favourite animal. He's purple. It's my favourite colour. Whoa. Okay, you're coming home.
Alex has confirmed that she's blessed with Mac. I'm glad that I wasn't making it up. Sometimes I worry that my memories have merged together and I'm getting crisscrossing people's islands. But yes, I do have a very clear memory of our Mac combo. Okay, so we've gone through the gate and like this all looks. The thing is, because there's snow here now, it just looks tremendous. You know, do you feel Haven Cove looks best in winter?
To be honest, I'm getting a bit sick and tired of the snow.
What? It is true.
I'm kind of missing some greenery.
I think the thing is because 3 of the seasons, you know, we retain the kind of, at least we retain like a kind of, how to put it, normal ground color. It's kind of like winter comes and kind of like inverts, well, not inverts, but kind of changes a lot of the design decisions that I feel people make. I definitely feel my island does not look right because of the, I don't know if people remember from when we had a kind of mini tour of my own island, that I have a baseball field, and the baseball field looks crazy in the snow because it's made all the green white, but the kind of dirt tracks remain. So it's like it's a little bit strange. But this, I mean, for a castle theme, to me, this feels magical.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
And just the kind of this wide scale as well makes it feel very grand.
I just got to tell you, already, I am feeling it. So I'm just used to just love getting the most out of these reactions. Sorry, I'll stop. I don't know how to stop. Please stop. I can't stop dancing. I've stopped.
Well, first, I think I'll take you this way. So come into the little market.
Yes. Oh, it's little music. Also, love the stone dogs that kind of act like little gargoyles. So cool. Oh, this is so nice. Lobo's here. Love this. Love that we have the loom mount, the traditional spinning wheel. Is that what they're called? I can't remember my Rumpelstiltskins. We probably spoke about Rumpelstiltskin last time, because I'm sure that I wouldn't have been able to remember what a spinning wheel was actually called that time either. I remember seeing a spinning wheel in the castle last time. So this is new placement in my memory. But you know, I always love to see Able Sisters get like a bigger footprint, and you really like, it's just so lovely and nice. And I think kind of the kind of like oldie design of Able Sisters kind of lends itself to the castle. Of course, you know, not quite the same aesthetic, but it kind of works a bit like how, you know, little houses look inside a Hyrule Castle in Ocarina of Time.
Whereas I like the design of these cushions down here, looking like little grain sacks.
Those are nice.
Yeah, I've tried to build up like a little farmer's market in this particular section.
I feel like I'm back on Fire Emblem: The Three Houses.
Wait, I feel like I should go into Able Sisters and like get dressed up for to be here properly. Wait, I'm sorry, I need to do this. Is there anything that I can wear to feel more at home in the castle? Sorry, everybody. I just feel like I'm insulting this place being dressed as a wrestler just because I didn't think ahead and dress appropriately. Oh my!
A funny thing to do is, if the viewers couldn't see what you're about to change into, would be that you say you want to change it to something more appropriate, and you emerge in a Festival costume. You've completely forgotten why you went in, and you end up just wearing, getting distracted.
People have seen what's under my clothes. Just like Shakira. Sammy says that she wishes the snow melted on Festival, but I guess that date changes every year. Right. Okay. Straight away, the kind of frugal hat, I can kind of look like a kind of a VV Final Fantasy IX Dark Mage type. I just need some kind of robe. Hit me up with some type of robe game. Some kind of robe. I just need some kind of robe.
There you go.
What do you think? The heavy duty shirt? I'm not sure that does the trick. Oh my god, this hawk jacket is pretty cool. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the real clothes. Oh,
shop away.
You know what? The concierge uniform. This feels like some kind of magic academy. Okay, I feel like this is the right thing. This'll do. I feel a little bit better now. It's not perfect.
You're definitely in costume.
I'm definitely in a costume. Thank you. I feel like I'm like a royal guard who is kind of in some kind of storyline where they want to be a mage, but obviously, you know, my duties are getting mixed up. It's Static.
I'm trying to hold him hostage for you.
Static. Don't think I've seen you around these parts. You a tourist? Hey, your name's Static. I think Chilliper once had Static. Am I right, Chilliper? Haven Cove's just perfect for these old bones. So how do you feel about Static, Rage?
Sorry?
How do you feel about Static?
Oh, I love Static. I think he's brilliant. He's one of my musical residents, so he will just stand there and randomly start singing. He's just there's something so I feel like there's something so out of place about Static. I think in my head he's one of the villagers that I occupy my slot of like, oh, he's got a really wild design. Chilliper is saying that she has Static in New Leaf. That'll be where my memory's coming from.
She calls him a legend. Yeah, he is. Loads of love for his deep booming voice in the chat as well.
He kind of reminds me of Pikachu, which kind of helps.
I've never heard of that character.
Oh, look at these. Sorry, I just wandered into the blacksmithing area.
No, feel free.
The smithing area is amazing. Oh, I love the little like the sword display of the texture patterns. I think I was chatting about this like pre or post stream with Lex last week. How like the thing about the board, you know, how it has to have a repeater pattern on it. It's so I've been trying to use it to make a big sign, but it's very hard to make a sign with like a kind of display board, but it makes hard to do it with these dimensions. But for things like the swords, I remember you had a really cool stable thing somewhere last time we visited. It's like they're amazing.
Yeah, I have to admit, like, I'd say most of the designs I use are not mine. I've pinched them via Abel's.
I think that's perfectly legit.
Yeah.
That's why it's there.
It's
Yeah.
You know, this is what I love about Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's kind of like a doll's house, but everybody gets to share the parts, and the custom parts. It's like very wholesome and nice. I love that whole ecosystem.
Mm. Yeah,
So
I'd
nice.
be so stuck if I didn't have other people's designs to use.
You and me both. I love the little Nutcracker toys over here. Feel like we're wearing kind of the same outfit.
Sort of like a little toy den for any of the kids to drag their parents to.
Love the wooden horse fight. Everything feels so nice. Also, I love how you've got kind of like more exotic swords present in like the oldie blacksmith. Did they forge the katanas or are they here on import? I need to know the lore.
No, they definitely forged them. This is a
Whoa.
proper blacksmith.
Who runs the smithery? Is it static?
I'd say it'd probably more be someone like Lobo.
Oh yeah, I can feel that. Look at him strutting around the background.
Oh, another Resi.
Oh hello, look who it is. One of the fave babes. Gotta be one of the top 20, right? Marshall.
Certainly one of my classic villagers.
He's got a great little swoopy little bit of hair. I imagine like a very popular squirrel on Squirrel Tinder, probably. Let me know, chat. Who is the sexiest squirrel? Rage! I've just seen the little. Sorry, you're leading the tour, but I couldn't help but gravitate towards this little area right here. Who's this?
Yep. So this is I don't know if anyone on chat has ever played Skyrim. But it's kind of based on the Khajiit, I think is how they're pronounced, who sit outside the towns and sell their wares. And that's kind of the vibe I was trying to go for.
I love
this.
it. I love the idea that the pots are full of wares. So nice. Yes, I did spend a lot of time in Skyrim. I tried to play the VR Skyrim too, but it made me feel queasy.
Yeah, I'm not buying a VR headset. It's too much.
Also, the dragons are really scary in VR.
Ooh. Then yeah.
We've got these fish models returning to the sea.
Just chilling.
Yeah, I have to admit, I've just kind of plonked them here because I don't know what to do with them.
I feel like they're here as like warnings. It feels like maybe there's somebody stuck this fish here as like to ward people off. You know, like in old style castles where people's heads were put upon the railings. Is that the vibe you're going for? Maybe that's a bit dark.
I mean, I did say Haven had some dark sides to it. Yeah, then we got little campsite on the beach.
Love this.
Lovely.
Again, not great in winter, but you know, unless people really want to come for an extreme winter camp.
And a little campfire as well. So you'd know you'd be warm.
You know,
well fed.
we always talk about on stream like how everything is so well modelled in this game. Everything looks great. Can you imagine finishing the model for some stuff and then being like, okay, now I have to make the snow version? Shout out to the devs, as always.
Yeah, I mean it's quite nice because when you do get the actual tent there, they have put snow on the top, and it looks really effective.
It's, it's just amazing. So many layers in the game. Also, love the sense of space as we walk around this kind of like the market area. So much space dedicated to it as well. It makes it again gives it that like RPG. I feel like I'm in a grid RPG right now with you two.
Oh, thank you.
Kind of scared that we're gonna meet a boss soon.
So helps to make it feel like a bigger town. You know, like it could be a bustling place if more than 8 villagers turned up at once.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then you got
Oh,
just
sorry.
little area.
Again,
Oh, yeah.
like if anyone deserves pride to place of a big area, it's the Nook's place. I love the way that you've like Shrinky highlighted earlier, like the way like, the little kind of like pouches, like we saw grain sacks, but here we have like another kind of little parcel here that's so real like bizarre feeling. You know, is that how you say it? Bazaar? Is that how you say bizarre?
Bizarre, yeah.
Bizarre. So it's a very bizarre feeling. Like homonyms. It's English is a terrible language.
And then just sort of little bench here that residents can come and sit on, just chill after they've shopped.
The flower cart. It's like such a kind of amazing item to add like a layer to kind of like a kind of park bench outdoorsy area. Such a simple thing, very hard to make though. Very hard to make, but adds so much whenever you see it. I just love you got a little town well as well. So there's so many details that we're just passing by because everything feels so good together. Feels like a fully realized like environment. And so I'm just like oh well, no big deal. Walk past the well, but it's so cute there with a little bucket next to it. Oh, jealous already. Spent last stream being jealous too. God. Knew we shouldn't have had 2 maniacs on back to back. It's making me feel inadequate.
Well, I have to admit, after watching Lex's last week, and then you guys asked me, I was like, you've given me a super tough act to follow, guys. What are you doing?
Oh, look at this. Oh, it's right. Okay, so
This is pretty mystical.
Yes, like I love the. So, did you decide to do this, or was this like a byproduct of like rock moving?
No, this was all fully planned.
Oh, it's amazing. So is this the moon, or is it kind of is it something different? What does this mean for the island?
This is one of many moons, to be honest. Haven's got a lot of moons on it, as you'll see as we go through.
We also have a crescent moon in the sky tonight, which feels even more magical.
They keep those wolves entertained somehow.
Of course, yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
If we go over to the little beach part over here, 'cause this is sort of just where I put my money.
Because there's so much to see. Sorry, it's just like again, like no big deal. It all looks so nice. Like it's got surrounded by glowing mushrooms. It's very magical, but it's like, God, there's just too many. There's too many things to look at. It's great. Oh, hello. Oh, what's this area?
So I sort of like had an idea of creating like a mini castle out of boxes.
Oh, cute, like I thought.
So sort of just like an idea that the residents sort of thought, okay, we're going to make our own castle.
Oh, this is so sweet. Makes me. I was thinking like, because you have the toys at the market. I thought maybe like children were trying to like make their own castle. It's very cool. Need to get some little cardboard turrets. We need cardboard turrets in the game now, devs. Make it happen.
If they could just make a cardboard version of every item,
Yes.
that would
The thing is, the amount of detail that they put into the game, I'm surprised. There's probably like this. It's probably in the works. 2023 patch.
I mean, when you realise there's multiple different designs for boxes, cardboard boxes,
I know.
you can appreciate the level of attention to detail they've put in.
Yeah, I've got to say thank you to Sammy for that, because she kindly opened up the other day for people to come and buy cardboard boxes.
Cool.
I mean, legendary High School Club MVP Sammy. who was playing Mario Kart today because Matty's been arranging weekend Mario Kart on the Discord. If you're not a member of the Discord, go to our website and join us via the link. This, oh my god, it's like Frozen all of a sudden.
Yep.
This is quite something.
More crescent moons. This is. Tell us about this place. Tell us about the lore of this ice castle.
So, you might remember the Mages College last time you were here.
I do
yeah,
indeed.
around the back. Yeah.
This is where it's moved to and its new entrance.
Oh, I love it. So they've been tinkering around with ice magic. It looks like.
Yep.
And it's maybe got a bit out of hand because this place looks tremendous. The little ice tree that appears to be in a courtyard in there makes it look so inviting. Like it's not just the exterior that's awesome. It's like then there's this like true desire to go through and kind of explore like the little peaks of glimmers of prettiness inside. Big Nose Bug says that's so pretty. Sammy says that's so pretty. Alexa says that's magical. Sammy says she was losing at Mario Kart. As long as you're playing Mario Kart, you're winning. That's my motto.
Oh, definitely.
Shall we go in?
Feel free. After you.
Oh my goodness.
I promise this time I put no pitfall seeds down.
I love the little magical lights at the bottom. It's so dreamy. Oh my goodness. What is this? Is this the Alchemy Lab now?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Like a bar.
Yeah, slash bar. Please don't order a drink.
Yeah, you don't know what you'll get.
And what an amazing use of like firstly the kind of Sugar Skull radios, but the green Sugar Skull radios, I should state, as well as like the Halloween. I don't know what these Halloween items are called. Let's call them Halloween signs, hanging lanterns, whatever they're listed as.
Yeah, they're like the spooky standing lamps or something.
And of course, who else would be managing this place other than the baddest gnome of them all, the biker gnome? And also it's the first time I don't think I've seen these. Also, I've got to say, sorry. I'm trying to get my thoughts in order. The use of the candles as liquid receptacle, poison liquid receptacles is amazing.
Oh, they're not candles.
What
they're
are
part
they?
of the bar.
Are they?
Yeah, they're a DIY recipe, so you get the potions and the counter all in one.
Oh my! It's amazing. This guy. Look at him. He's so cool. I want to come up behind there too. So I'm guessing that all kinds of poisons are made here. So I'm going to back away. What's in the cauldron? I need to know.
I don't think he's cooked anything yet. I think
Okay.
he's waiting for ingredients to come in.
I dread to think what they are. Hopefully none of them are streamer giblets. I tried to think of some offal there. Giblets came out. Kidneys. I should say kidneys.
I hope that the ice is magical ice that won't melt.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, it won't melt. It won't melt in the snow, surely.
Well, no, that.
But there's a big hot cauldron here.
Oh, I see. Sorry. I forget about the laws of nature, physics. Guess it's the same thing, really, eh? Onto the beach.
Yeah, I mean, you got. Yep, we're gonna head down to the back of the beach.
Okay. Oh no. Oh, then what is this monster?
You said you wanted to meet a boss.
Oh my god. I'm a little bit scared. Let's get a bit closer. I hope that it's dead.
Oh no, it's very much live.
Okay, I'm backing off. I'm going to back off and I'll get my camera up over here. There we go. Shrinky's terrified already. Has it got a name?
I have not named it, so if anyone in the chat wants to name it, they're welcome.
Seconds before someone said Gary. Chiller says the place to stock up on potions should have been a clue. Yeah, for sure. Should have been a save point. And like a place to get some HP up. People know says speak not its name. Big Nose Bug says Legisaurus. Legisaurus makes it sound like it's kind of flirty. It might have a sideline as a showgirl. People says specifically, speak not its name, for lest you summon it. He's been playing a lot of D&D, I can tell. The eggs, should we be worried?
I mean, it is a dragon,
Oh,
and it's
no.
been laying eggs.
My
Hence the little campfire here, so it's sort of where it's lit some campfire.
It's really great. I love how, like, as you approach it, the skeleton looks really like complete and dragoness. That's what I'm trying to say. Sammy says, hot spring bath, is that for the fairy that heals you, Breath of the Wild style?
Ooh, that's a good idea. I always sort of viewed it as like just a drinking pond for the dragon, but I like Sammy's idea better.
I like
I was
that.
thinking that if my hat caught on fire, that's where I'd come and like roll around in the water. Put my head underneath the fountain.
As we know, I'm only a trainee wizard, so I do not want to fight it. Oh, Alex. Oh, interesting. Ho says, Ho was joking. She says she loved that somebody went and decorated the eggs. Alexis says, corrected her by saying they're magical eggs. And then added a little extra bit of lore. The babies come out with the same patterns, and that is adorable.
I love that. Yeah, that's awesome.
I'll look forward to seeing them come egg day.
Oh no, egg day 2. This time it's dragons.
The eggening.
Yeah.
Oh, look how big the college is.
Have you noticed the ice bears?
I have, and again, so much cool stuff that we're not even mentioning everything. The ice bears. Now, do the ice bears come to life, or are they just for decoration? Either way, I'm scared.
I think they're just nice for decoration.
They're really cool.
Alexa says maybe she'll keep her egg day items this time around. And Philippa can imagine the baby dragons being part of the boss fight. No, I don't want to fight baby dragons. That's what made me sad. Look at this. Little kind of little. Is this a place to? Oh, I see. This is like the kind of post room, right?
Yeah, this is the owlery.
Oh, look at him, ready to fly with some letters. These letters have already been stamped. Sammy is calling the bears ice barrels, which is now their official name, I'm afraid to say. I can't believe these owls have to take these massive like DHL packages. These guys must be strong as hell.
Maybe use 3 birds for one larger package.
Really, really large owls. I've been to an owl sanctuary. It's magical.
It is lovely.
It's a great little room.
Yeah, I love it. I also love the idea that it's high up, so the birds like have a kind of easier flight path. Ho says that's why the cost of the postage goes up. Multiple owls have to take bigger parcels. Another layer. This is so. Oh, hello. Oh my god. This is. Wait. Was this big last time? Is this bigger?
I think it's shrunk a little bit.
It feels gigantic. I love this. Also, I love amongst the kind of alchemy set. There's like a pot of beans in the back, just so hungry wizards can enjoy some beans on toast. Magical beans on toast, maybe.
Yeah.
Beanstalk beans.
It must feel very powerful to have accumulated this number of bookcases.
I know, right?
Okay. Just think, I could make as big a library as I want with this.
And again, the kind of the bookcases do, because they feel like walls. It really aids this like problem that the design problem we keep mentioning of how to make an external place feel internal. The bookcases really just lend themselves to that. Is this the librarian?
These are one of the guardians, so if you try and steal a book, they will come after you.
Okay, I'm not going to steal the book. Good job, I'm illiterate. The little placement of this moon. Wait, I can't. I thought we were on the highest possible level. So there's a level above. This is built on the final level. That's amazing. That's so cool. It has a kind of feeling of like a big chandelier in like a fancy old library. I love it. Also,
I've just found the baked bean corner.
There you go, David. I knew you would find it, David. First come the baked beans, then come the inevitable stream trip to the toilet.
Yeah, that's right.
Hoyi says she loves this. It's like the big Ord from Skyrim at the Mage College. People says it's so smart. I think he's talking about the moon. Oh, look at this! Look at. Wait. Do all the gnomes have their hands up? It looks like he's putting a book back.
Yeah, every single gnome has his hand raised.
I'm zooming in on this. Look at him. What a handy little fella. Oh, so perfect. One of the guardians here looking at butterflies as well. It's good to know they've got interests other than hunting down late fees.
Yep.
I'm assuming the cost of a late fee is your soul.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Uh-oh.
So if you were worried about the fish the other day...
I love all the signs of like the library being in use, like the papers on the floor, the stacks of books. You know, it does give the feeling that this is, you know, is an academic library. And sorry, and we haven't even gotten to the point where that. I almost swore. That's how much I love this. I almost dropped an F-bomb, but because the way that the museum looks as if it is a doorway within the room that is the library is so magical. And again, like, I'm just so impressed that you have such a huge internal space built that looks so conceivably internal all throughout. Like, I really feel like I feel for real we're in the library as opposed to normal where we have to suspend disbelief. Like in my island there's like a locker room, but it's outside, but it's just a small bit, so I'm able to suspend disbelief while I'm in it. But this feels like it's really indoors. This feels like, you know, you've hacked the game and you've been able to kind of build a massive house environment.
Thank you.
I feel sick again.
Whereas I feel inspired again.
Aww.
Safe in the knowledge that I'll never see it through. I'll feel inspired.
That's
the main thing.
How long did the construction of the college take altogether?
I mean, I already had most of the books from last time, but just trying to get them, like, to link up so there wasn't a gap is so frustrating.
Oh, look at that.
So I think it took me a good several days to get it into a shape I actually liked. And then I think a week later I tore it all down and started again.
That's the circle of life in Animal Crossing. I feel like also over here is a lecture that's being held by the skeleton. Is that? I see. It feels like it. I love it here. I want to come study here. You know, as you know, I'm between jobs. I'm a royal guard, but I'm trying to be a black mage. So, you know, I feel like I should come here. Icolux says, how many trees were sacrificed for this?
I wouldn't want to admit it. Someone might come after me.
Gladly sacrificed, I would say. This is where trees go to heaven.
And the great thing in Animal Crossing is how quickly you can regrow and replace the trees. So it's no problem.
That's true.
Yeah, I think partly I did at one point have a giant forest, which I actually tore down. So I got a lot of wood from that, which helped.
Yeah, I bet you would.
That's it, I need to build a giant forest. Here we go. Oh, this is just amazing. Also, great time of year for the snow college vibes.
Yes. So we're gonna come through here and come down into the guild hall.
Oh yes. I feel like we should be getting some quests here. Oh, look at the little kind of like speakers environment right here. Also,
yeah, I put them up to encourage the residents to come and sing, and they do come over a little bit more now.
Come to perform at the guild hall. I love this. Oh, it's so cozy as well. Right, now we're inside and can see the kind of the wood. Are these climbing walls that are formed?
Yeah.
Are kind of so clever. Like the reverse side of these, like having like the beams. Like I'd never would have thought to do that ever. But the way it just feels like we're in again. Like it's just amazing. Like the way that, you know, you've manipulated everything to kind of give that interior feel. And these again, like just like the bookcases, they feel legitimately like real walls. It's so nice. And also, how cozy is this? How cozy is this? We're just here smoking our wizard pipes, talking about doing some kind of raid, I imagine.
Hmm.
Alexis is complimenting the good setup for the musical villagers. Oh yes, I feel very inspired. Oh, another like, which KK song is this? I love how questy it is.
Lucky KK.
Lucky KK. I feel like I'm ready to go out and like earn some EXP or something.
Right, so I'll take us back through the market, I think.
Yep. All the cobblestones.
We'll come to the bit I've been working on this week.
Oh, as we enter this, I think it's worth mentioning that Sammy was saying that she loves how the guild hall feels like a seamless extension of resident services, and it really does. Okay, so this looks like it's a. Oh, look at this! Firstly, this is giving your house such a kind of. Well, it's not your house, is it? It's a pub, right? It's the tavern, right?
It's the tavern.
It's the tavern. It's got such
Amazing.
an amazing feel, like little kind of benches outside. Tavern dog feels like it's embedded in like a forest. The such a clever way. This is what I was talking about with the horses before. The way that you've used the barrels to hide the bottom side of the double panel to have an elevated like pub sign. What do you call pub signs? Are they called pub signs? The little signs
Pub
that hang.
signs.
Pub
Yeah.
signs. I imagine that. In my head, I imagine they had like an official name. The dog in the house and the puppy is so cute. It's true. Oh my god!
I have to ask, what is the name of the pub? Would we be able to guess it from the signs?
So it's still the Knight's Tavern in my head.
Excellent.
Wish I
Well,
come dressed
we
as a
will-
knight.
Go in.
So I noticed there are two houses, two player houses on the island.
Hmm.
Is this, in gameplay terms, is this your one?
This is more like the NPC one.
Okay.
So both houses are technically mine because I'm the only one who uses the Switch. Yeah, my house is up in the castle.
I can't officially remember what this looked like last time, but I feel this is different.
There wasn't a house here last time. It was another sort of indoor
Got
space.
Because this is, I was about to say that this looks like it's been leveled up times like a million. I mean, the first thing I noticed is the owl bartender, the owl innkeep rather, the owl innkeep, which I love. So magical. The jugs of ale. I'm gonna guess over here we've got some mulled ale, mulled wine on the table, steaming hot. We can all, after a wonderful time fighting dragons, we can all gather around the fire and get drunk and maybe play a bit of, let's say it's Gwent, because
Yes.
I'm familiar with Gwent.
I have to admit, I put this in after you two came because you mentioned Gwent and it
Did
gave
I?
me the idea of putting the board game in.
I love it. I mean, I've got to tell you, Gwent is good. Like I haven't played a lot of it, and I'm certain that the high school clubbers that are way more into card games than me will tell me that Gwent is not that good. But I like Gwent, and if you disagree, don't worry about it. I just love that. I mean, the wooden panels. Again, it just feels like seamless. Like I'd say that's a word that could be used all around this island. It feels seamless, and making it even more seamless, of course, is the fact that the default stairways in the game are like wooden as well. So everything just feels great. The little kind of brass like door plate. I guess you wouldn't call it a welcome mat, would you? I guess you call it like a door
Yeah.
plate. Feels great. The little kind of like fur rug. Like very luxe for a village tavern.
Yeah,
Feels like
that's
a
what I've
lot.
been enjoying.
A lot of quests end here where people kind of part with their gold.
Well, this tavern has got a few dark rooms to it.
Which way
Ooh.
lead the way?
So if you want to step into the back room,
Okay, I love
It's-
the.
What?
this is Neil's fault.
Uh-oh.
I'm blaming Neil straight away.
He
He put a bad idea in my head.
Oh god, I love how the doorway feels like more claustrophobic because of the placement of the bar situation. Oh.
It's not unpleasant.
I mean, is this a house of ill repute?
Yep.
Yes. Right.
So I'm not getting in that bed.
I was waiting for Shrinky to get in. There we go. Perfect. This is, I mean, it feels, how to put it again, it has like, because the Tavern has that kind of feel where it feels like this town was like rich with adventure, and I feel like there are a lot of successful adventurers that come here. It doesn't surprise me that this house of ill repute in the back it feels kind of luxe too, which is what Shrinky was saying. It feels really nice. Like, I love the kind of the mist dispensers. They've taken on like a magical kind of sensibility within the story of the island. That's another great thing about your island, is that it has a whole like entire cohesive theme. And then also, like, I love the Botticelli's Venus above the bed as well, adding a kind of like strange kind of class slash sexual menace to it.
Well, I think it feels very classy, and it's nice to see the. I always love the rattan basket with the towels and the twig that makes it feel more luxurious.
Speaking of Ho in the chat is again referencing the Richard. He says it's Geralt's bathhouse. Torpildust says he remembers getting a scrub down in the tub in that tub in Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, anyway, well, I mean, I agree with Shrinky. It's a nice room. It's a very nice room. Oh, sorry. I was so excited about going into the back room that I forgot to compliment the knight's helm above the door, adding to referring back to the tavern's name.
Yep.
Little wooden stag. It's also perfect. Oh, and also having the little like barrel of logs next to the fire as well. Oh,
Yeah.
it's all so ridiculously well put together. Ho says it's perfect. Oh, the kitchen.
Yep.
No, first thing I'm going to say, love that there's a pizza in here, and it just feels like this is I kind of expected that we were going to come into a kind of tavern that had fallen on hard times, but actually it's got that real, like, I feel this is like, if this was a world in an RPG, I would feel like this is the capital city. And everything is a little bit nicer, but the environment is filled with like much stronger adversaries and allies, and it feels like this is the place you go to get some good food after you've collected 100 milkweed, whatever what's the thing you collect in Skyrim? You have to collect so much of the glowing weeds. Do you know what I'm talking about? Skyrim people?
I know what you're talking about. God, it's been ages since I played.
So Philippa is calling out the crab, just chilling over here. Does the crab?
I've been eyeing up this lobster, I believe.
Do these guys run the kitchen, or are they bound for a untimely death?
Oh, they're food. There's no pleasant way to put it. They are food.
Alexis is loving the kitchen too. I love it's just so amazing how there are so many items in the game that you've been able to transplant from their like, I suppose, like default context into the context of like ye olde tavern, like the wicker basket fruit, or like I feel like maybe that's meant to kind of, maybe that was created with a sense of like shabby chic like room design in mind. Maybe I'm wrong. Or maybe like country cottage, but it fits obviously so perfectly with the kind of old world textiles. Same with the happy home designer like banners. Same with like the traditional broom dustpan and like steel dustpan and like kind of wicker thatch brush. I don't know my textiles, sorry everybody. And also, of course, the pizza, even the pizza oven. It's sickening. In a good way.
Yeah. No, I appreciate the compliment.
Would you eat here?
Yeah, well, I'm thinking the kitchen probably suggests that you have a lot of different traveling merchants from different cultures come to the town to trade. As a result, probably the kitchen has access to different types of food stuff, and probably shares knowledge and wants to attract this clientele, so you've got a good range of different foods and cooking techniques in
Yeah,
here.
that's actually something that I will say as well, because obviously when we design things in this game, we have to like take the parts that we have and then try and give them this new context, which obviously you've done so wonderfully. But in doing that, of course, you end up with things that are like that don't how do I put it? They don't look quite semiotically correct, like in the sense where we're saying that, you know, if we were all to design like, you know, a RPG tavern from scratch, we probably wouldn't put in like the kind of like carved wood like Japanese sign, or things like, you know, or in the blacksmithery like the samurai swords. But because they're here, we wouldn't do it as standard. It actually kind of weirdly makes the world, like Shrinky says, feel more like real and interconnected. And again, in like my conception of the world here, gives this real sense of like a kind of cultural nexus where like lots of really cool quests end, and that's why this place is full of like kind of exotic items. Sorry, I'm going off on one, but what I'm saying is I love it.
I appreciate that, and it gives you a bit of a creative challenge, doesn't it, to make what's in the game work for the idea in your head.
Mm.
Absolutely, it's
I think
one.
it's lucky that there's so many different ways that you can tweak the items, whether it's actually doing the custom designs or customized different uh, color schemes to just how you're positioning them to get the effect that you want, even if the specific wasn't intended that way.
Mm.
You know, you can find
Ooh,
other uses for them. Cool.
a little performance space.
Yeah, so it's just a, ooh, I've got a communication error.
Uh oh. Oh, oh no.
Oh, my harp playing was inappropriate.
I'm gonna need to fly back, everybody. I don't know if everyone's been booted, but I certainly
Yes, I
have
think I
been
have.
booted. Oh my goodness. It's rare we see a communication error on the stream. Maybe
Yeah, it's been ages since I've had one of them.
the magic was too powerful, of course. It's okay, everybody. We're just gonna get back on the plane.
Who's
Oh, gonna
saying
reopen the gate.
I got my Nook
who's
Miles
saying
though.
Rossetti, but I don't think, unfortunately, that's not the good and bad thing about resetting anymore.
Luke says you played the Forbidden Tune. I was gonna say, as let me prepare to let me get the dodo. Let me come back. I assume the dodo code is still active. Let's find out.
I don't think it is because the gate's shut.
Okay. We'll await a new code in our Discord chat. But what I was gonna say, just before the we got booted, was that the K whatever the KK track that was playing, there's something again about the kind of like the way that the playback KK songs have a kind of MIDI feel. Well they are MIDIs. You know, have that kind of feel, as it was like for me evoking like, you know, Dragon, like Famicom, Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy vibes, which again was like making me feel like the world was kind of alive and full of adventure. Um, Desperate to know what the track was when we get back. Maybe people in the chat already know. I know a lot of you are KK experts now.
I mean, I know the track, but I'll give the group a chance to guess.
Ooh. Have I accidentally gone with the non-dodo? Oh, I've gone with the silly thing where I haven't pressed the right thing. No, I pressed try searching again. Oh no, I'm having a
We've all
terrible
done it.
time.
We've all done it.
We've all done it. I think this because in my head I'm like, oh, we do this every week. I can do this on autopilot. I can't do it on autopilot. I still have to read the 20 Orville menus. Iconic says KK Adventure. Is that even a song?
Yes,
Has he got it in one?
Nice.
he's got it in one.
Excellent.
Okay, I want to visit someone, Orville. I want to go via online play. Got to be very careful here, everybody. I think
Well, you can
Orville
put a
would.
slide up.
I will. I will. I will. I will. I'll try my best. Okay, it's working. Okay, I'm coming. Apologies all. Here we go. This is the thing is when I do this offline, I always like read aloud the numbers and codes that I have to enter. So I'm terrible at doing this kind of thing.
You could mute yourself to read it aloud.
There we go. The good news is, I'm guessing, David, you were able to travel while I was having my own troubles.
No, I was waiting for you to go first.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I suggest you. Well, I suppose I'll come as soon as I can.
We'll get a rare instance of seeing your flight path. Here we go. Back on the flight. So yeah. So I know we're against the clock with tonight's stream. But I wouldn't say no to a third visit to Haven Cove for sure. If we have to split it into another tour.
Oh, definitely, if you want to.
Always. I mean, how many times have we been to the Almond now? 20 times? 21 times? I believe we've got another trip to the Almond lined up too at some point.
Never the same Almond, though.
It's never the same Almond, that's true. The Almond. If there is one island that does change tremendously, it is the Almond. Whereas I'm still struggling to achieve my first vision for my island. But working hard on that at the moment. Maybe I'll give some updates in future streams. Although obviously, no one wants to see my island because we're surrounded by all of these sickening islands like Haven Cove. I have returned.
I mean, I still want to see your island properly.
Well, we'll come back when I've beautified it. Definitely not in the winter though. I think I feel like it's an autumnal island, but maybe we'll come back sooner. Hey, I'm back.
Yeah.
So, shall we go back to the tavern while we wait for Shrinks? Oh no, he's here. It's okay. Shrinky's coming.
Almost here.
So while we wait for Shrinky, Rach, I'm really curious to know, like, when, and obviously I know Skyrim is something that you referenced both times we've visited. Like, in your head when you were kind of creating the island, what were kind of the big influences?
Definitely Skyrim. Things like The Witcher.
Toss a coin for The Witcher.
I mean, I played games like Dungeon Siege, Dragon Age.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, very much sort of just taking inspiration from things I remember when I played them.
It's interesting the things that kind of when there's like kind of very heavily replicated genres like fantasy. It's interesting to kind of recreate those worlds and find out the things that have kind of like the things that have imprinted on you that you feel like the scenario share. That's why like islands like your island are really fascinating to see, like how such a kind of, it's like when we visit like horror themed areas too, like such really, really strong genres with like such strong iconography, the way that people kind of translate that into Animal Crossing. And this is amazing. Like for me, this is like this environment here, especially knowing that like it's come from you and it's like an original creation by you. Like I just find it way, way, way more charming and impressive than things like the Lord of the Rings. We always talk about this Lord of the Rings island on this stream because it is impressive, like that the one that did the rounds like really early on. But this is just like has so much more character because it's like a world that like you've created, and that's super special. Not that there's anything wrong with islands based on things. I love them too.
Oh, thank you.
Just going to go and bulldoze my Lord of the Rings island now. Working very hard on that.
The Hobbit there and back again.
Fine.
No, but it's just one of those things. Like it's just like just feels special to be here. It feels like we're experiencing something totally new, and that
it tells a story of its own.
Although what's one person I would like to see if we ever do go to Lord of the Rings themed island, I'd love Philippa to be there because she's a little bit of a Lord of the Rings expert. We're back.
I won't touch the harp this time.
Don't touch the harp, Shrinky. Oh, I love this. Love the idea of bards coming here. Speaking of tossing coins for witches. Also, I feel like if this was an RPG, we'd get a crazy cutscene in this room, like the one like the performance scene from Final Fantasy VI, where it's just a really extended like a musical musical show that's like some kind of cipher for the plot of the game. This is where we need this patch to let animals in the player created houses. It would be so cool to see
It's coming soon.
So
Is it
we're told.
soon?
I'm sure I read that it was going to be a thing soon.
Do you know what would be really nice, and it would really benefit islands like this, is if you could create a celebration. So at least like set certain parameters, like on this day, the residents will wear this kind of hat, so everybody could be wearing like kind of a appropriate hat. What is going on here? It's the bedrooms. We're upstairs and in an RPG.
Yes.
I'm gonna come over here. Look at this again, like using the bookcases to make a kind of wall. So flipping clever. How much did it pain you that you had to make it four thick rather than 2?
It didn't bother me that much because I was sort of trying to cover up the middle, and I wanted a thick enough wall that it felt like a wall.
What to do when you've got too many bookcases? You go and build rooms. This is like using the upstairs long room for this. It just looks amazing. The ducks above the fireplace. Also, just the very like nature that it's kind of that it's the same room but like mirrored. It just again feels so much like 16 or 8-bit RPG that it's just perfect. Just lovely use of the Halloween flooring as well, which I don't think I've ever seen. I dug
it out of storage and just like, okay, that kind of works.
Yeah,
it's amazing. God, as well, we're almost a year in. I still look at the textures in this game and some of the things and think, oh my god, they really did put that much effort into it. That the wood has like different light effects on it, on all of its textures. Oh, I hope the development team for this game got a bonus.
Yeah, definitely. And all the work they're still putting into it.
Exactly.
They got as many Nook Miles tickets as they could carry.
Shigeru Miyamoto just like printing fake Nook Miles tickets from the Nintendo headquarters printer. There you go.
If you trade in 5,000 of these, you can get a Dodo Airlines tote bag.
Oh, look at this! It's got a wanted sign for Red.
Oh, this is lovely.
Is this the like a bounties counter? Is that what we would call it?
Yeah, so the idea behind this is it's sort of a thieves' den. So sort of Red is the head.
Oh,
because obviously we know how much he likes to con us.
Love it. So Red ironically has up his wanted posters.
Yes, it's
Love
sort
that.
of like a badge of honor.
Yes, love it. So I get the sense that he's paying off the tavern keep to like have this little den down here. Oh, it's so good. Also the candles on the wall, the barrels full of money, the gold ingots, no big deal on the desk. It's making me like love Red even more. Like I feel like Red has like Monkey D. Luffy vibes or something. I'm not a big One Piece fan, but there's something about the wanted poster that's like making me think that. And also having the Tanuki there as some kind of like Red like henchman. like treasure clerk. It's really cool. Clark, sorry, I forget we pronounce it Clark in the UK. Host says she didn't know you could drop money bags inside, or rather she never thought of it. Alexa says, I'm sure the Happy Home designer don't like it, but the Happy Home designer, Red doesn't care about the HHA.
I don't think the HHA is allowed down here.
shot on sight. Oh, the scarab beetle, everything. Oh, look at. Oh, hello. Sorry, I'm seeing there are other things in the room. There's some kitsune masks, very appropriate for Red. Sorry. I've lifted the camera up and I now see you have this like triangular shape of candles, which gives the room even like more personality and kind of a real ambiance, darkly lit paintings. Now, are the paintings in this room real or fake? That's the question.
They are fake.
As they should be. Under 8-bits rocked up. It says about HHA, what do they like though, Philistines? For sure. I'm not familiar with the horse in the
matching
background.
Things.
Who's the bad boy horse on the wall?
The bad boy horse on the wall is Roscoe.
Roscoe.
Luke very kindly sent me his poster today so I could get it up on the wall in time. Because Roscoe reminds me of Shadowmare from Skyrim with the
Ah,
red eyes and
I
and
see
the
it. I
black
see it.
coat.
I see it.
So I thought that was oddly appropriate.
The details are crazy. I love the way you put together this desk as well. Really, just feels. That's what makes this really amazing to me. Is that it's like a dark and dingy den, but at the same time, it has like an opulence that can only come from being the world's most devious uh, con artist slash treasure maven.
Yeah, I mean that must be a proper thieves' den vibe.
Torford Dust adding to the HHA debate says there artless bean counters. You can't capture the magic of an Animal Crossing house in your little chart, man. Oh, dreamy. I'm fully like invested in this world. I feel like we should be filming a kind of drama down here. Again, I'd love to see this built in Harvey's with red present as well.
Ooh, I might have to do that because I have got his amiibo card.
Dream. I
There
think
you
he's one
go.
of the few amiibo cards that I have too. I made a pledge to for the good of our household to stop buying amiibo accoutrement at the time that the cards were released. Should
Oh no,
say
I'm still guilty of buying.
should say
It's great that they re-released the Sanrio ones for people to buy again.
that's really sweet of them. Yeah, and I've got to say thank you for Shrinky, who's been hooking me up with the Sanrio ones actually.
I guess it's either sweet or a massive market opportunity that they've
Of course.
been able to find.
The thing is, though, you know, it's not commerce to give us a picture of Isabel and Hello Kitty. It's a service. Oh, look at these! Look at these little treasure patches. Also, I see Mr. Rossetti popping out the ground in the background in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's such...
So on the left you've got a farm, and in this section you've got a lumber yard.
And you got a little workbench here. So cute. Axe propped up. Oh, everything is so cool. The scarecrow in the middle of the pumpkin patch. It's just too. It's too idyllic. Also, I'm a big sucker for things that look a bit wonky, like the logs not being symmetrical. Oh, amazing! Sammy says the lumberyard for the bookcases.
Many a tree was felled here.
She needs it. She needs a little bit. I see stitches across the river. Lovely little river as
Yep.
well.
Just go over this little bit.
Oh, this is so pretty. So well coordinated as well.
Oh, the lovely pond.
Just doing a zoom up. Oh, zooming up as well. Oh, having the two like Romulus and Remus statues there as well, which adds to like the wolfy nature of the island and the fact that right now, firstly, I love that they're on different levels, and it feels like we're arriving at like a cliff face that's got like several wolves looking out at us. Alexis says it's so elegant. It does. This whole place feels amazingly elegant. But I love right now that the top right wolf, as I tilt the camera, is like right next to the crescent moon as well. It's so picturesque. I love it.
Thank you.
It's
So sort of like little Dragon Age inspired shrine.
I mean, I'm going to drop this word maybe for the first time on the stream. If it's not, I apologise. I'm going to say it's beautiful. I mean it. I'm laughing because it seems so ridiculous, but it's stunning. It's really stunning. Oh, hello. Down here looks like we got a little sporting area. Is this where
So-
Mac lives?
This is where Mac lives. This is sort of like the village. So all of my residents live along this stretch of road.
This is such a nice area. I love the little flags we've got here. Love everybody's got a little lending library outside their house. Also, I mean the having a little dog next to Mac as well can't hurt. Where's Shrinky gone? Oh, hello. Oh, this is what we were talking about earlier. Look at this little stage. Oh, Shrinky, you look amazing. Three mics, one for each of us.
I'm really enjoying the colour scheme you've got as well.
Thank you. Yeah, I've noticed that all your colours will be the same for all the items.
Oh, I didn't know there were. Actually, no, sorry. I caught wind of a comment like this on the Discord, but I hadn't yet looked at any of the items, so I kind of blanked it. But I didn't officially know that they were all different colours. I think I have the same colour scheme as you, so if anybody wants some trades, I can maybe hook
Mine are
other
all
people up for a change.
quite bright pink.
Oh.
So I'm finding this one a lot more subtle.
I kind of expected them to look like to match Pave's colours, but this kind of like burnt orange and red colour. This goes so well actually with the kind of wood tones of the island in general. I'm sure these will be fantastic props for the island for after festival's done.
Mhm. Oh, we got Stitches in the background, just coming to see what we're doing.
Hello, Stitches.
What's going on?
Huh? I wonder what Stitch's voice is like. Oh. Stitch's got bug friends. Shout out to the bug friends. Oh, even more festival stuff. This is all so nice. God, I don't know where to go. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry, I'll follow you.
So I'm just wandering up into Stitch's sort of yard.
I see.
It's one of the ones I'm most proud of.
I love the kind of like child toy vibes. It's so cool. We've got a little tiny like building blocks. Got the building block stereo. Colourful tires.
Just completely of a piece with the multicolour.
Oh, the toy box as well. This is like a really sweet like theme park like section. It feels like to me like I imagine this is if you're a Stitches fan and you walk past this at the theme park, like, oh my god, it's Stitches' house. So Alexa says she's got green festival items on her island, but she noticed you can customize them, but you need feathers for it.
Yes.
Like Luke says, this house is so Stitches. Oh, Fang has been spotted by... Oh, I see Fang's ears.
Oh yeah, someone's got good eyesight.
Come on. Is that right away, Fang? All the walls are really pretty. Oh, thanks, Fang. Fang, we're coming back one day. You'll see me again, I promise. Oh, what's this area? More bookcases.
More books.
Funny enough, Fang's house.
Oh, Fang! Love the Fang's little lamp. Got a little snow globe. Oh, I feel like this is a wolf of dignity and distinction.
Yeah, very sophisticated.
It's kind of a shame he's not in his house because his house is really nice.
Oh, sorry, I'm just clocking that lending libraries, they're like letterboxes, right?
Yes.
Ah, so it's very, very cute.
Yeah.
I love the little chest, the chest set that's set out here as well. That's very nice.
So I will take you up through the houses, I think.
Okay. So again, there's such a real sense of like space, like in the islands. Like it feels like just you've utilized every inch to make this whole place feel like a real living, breathing world. Look at this. Hello. Looking at the map as well, this looks very intriguing. Oh, it's Pirate Cove.
Yup.
Oh, look at this. Obviously, the island feels mad. I think we said this when we came for Halloween. Like, it just feels like you have 5 times the amount of island as everybody else. Alexis says, "Wow, this takes so many stones." How many? I'm not. Oh god, I don't know where to go. There's so much stuff. Right? I just don't know where to go.
I'm going to take you in here.
Okay.
Because in here is your presents.
Presents.
So on the left is Shrinky's, and on the right is yours, Marty.
Oh my god! I'm gonna pick it up. Can we?
I'm gonna still seat.
What a room as well.
Oh, it's got the gold wrapping paper as well. I'm gonna open it. Oh yeah, always forget the top one is dropped, not open. A golden seat. What?
A golden throne.
That's too much. That's too much. Oh no!
Incredibly generous. Thank you very much.
That is amazingly generous. I don't know what to do.
Keep it. You're welcome.
Oh my goodness me! I'm going to put this somewhere very important on the island. Yes, I need to give a round of applause too. But now there's too many reactions. I'll tell you what I will do. I'll definitely take a picture of the 3 of us to commemorate this beloved moment. Oh my goodness. So I know that we have a hard stop in 5 minutes. So I'm just wondering, Rich, is there any way you'd like us to go, or do you want to save anything for the next visit? You let us know.
Ooh. I think I want to do the thing that I wanted to take you guys to last time.
Okay.
Um,
Sorry as
so
well. This gold room is magnificent.
yeah, that's sort of like a pirate's cave, is the way I've sort of viewed it.
Everything about this is amazing. Because for me, it's like I felt we were approaching the Red's Beach, but there's like an extra bit, so much extra going on at the back. Look at this. Sorry, Shrink, I interrupted you. It's a pirate ship.
It's a pirate ship.
I almost swore again. I almost said F a duck. I've managed to suppress it. It's got a little masthead with the Venus de Milo. This is disgraceful. Like, there's so many like amazing details. Like the I don't even know is this a bug item? The kind of like
yeah,
hutch.
it's the bug chest.
The bug chest, like the way that you've used the I forget what it's called, the special catalogue lamppost thing with the banners on as like a mast.
Market decoration.
Market decoration, that's right. And then the fact you've taken the time to have like a different wood panel in the middle of the ship, like it just the cannon, the barrel, there's an anchor on the side. I honestly feel a little bit queasy. This is so amazing. Sorry. I'm just excited to look at it. I've started going up the stairs without you.
No, come on up.
I think there's something about having this extra layer that makes it even more special.
Oh, it's got a little... I didn't know, because I haven't seen a lot of the pirates. It's got a plank.
Yeah, it has. I just spotted that.
Put your wetsuit on. It worked.
Oh my goodness. Have I brought it with me? I have.
If only all pirates were as considerate to say,
still
do put your
pirate.
wetsuit on before you
Before you
dive
die.
off.
Well, is this how we're ending the stream? We're gonna go for a dive.
Well, give me a moment. I'm just gonna go and check something.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay. Well, in which case we can have a little sit on here while we
You
wait.
can have an or if you want.
No, well, God, you've said that now. Okay, that's it. You don't need to tell us twice.
Let's just pop down to Red's Beach right at the back.
Okay. I mean, honestly, I do feel a little bit queasy. This boat is just like too insane. I have not seen this before. When Rach is back, I need to know if this was like inspoed from other users or if this is a self creation. But this is like either way. This is a hell of a thing. I wondered what this was looking at the map when we started. I just can't believe how much care has gone into every single little corner of the place and how it all feels so special and so huge.
Speaking of which, Lex on the chat has noticed the what's drawn on this table over here. If you come back upstairs, it is a treasure map.
Oh yes. Oh cool. Look at this, and there's a little globe, the little globe next to it. I wonder if the squid in here has some kind of like deep mind navigational properties. Oh, new follower, Beamout. Thanks for following. Let us know if I'm pronouncing your username wrong. Always nice to have new friends. I mean, Shrinky, I'm very tempted to jump off that, but I won't. I will not. I will not. So, Rach is wiggling.
I'm wiggling.
We didn't jump off.
Feel free to jump off.
Should we all do it?
Yeah.
We were
We
singing.
know we can easily get back onto dry land quickly.
Shrinky, I think you should go first.
Okay.
Yeah, check for sharks.
Way.
As I jump, I'm going to say thank you to DebSM814 for... Wait, how'd you jump? I've forgotten. Yes! For following. Oh, Mount like Mount. So Mount like Moat. So hello. B-Moat. Welcome to the fun. Oh, yes. By the way, I don't think... I'm not sure how wise it is to do a dive in winter. I love how like elegant and like smooth that trip back round to Red's beach is there. Oh, this red poster is so cool. Yeah, Rach, while you were gone, we were asking, like, was this boat inspoed via other users, or is this a Rach original?
This is a Rach original.
It's crazy.
Because obviously we were getting all the pirate stuff from Pirate Gulliver, and I kind of wanted to do something with it, so I came up with the idea of a pirate ship.
It's honestly, you've blown my mind. The whole thing, the whole island is already amazing, and this is like, I just feel like when you get the stuff, everybody thinks Pirate Cove, and you've got a Pirate Cove, but you didn't stop there. You were like, yeah, I'm just going to make a boat. And the thing is, like, again, what we're saying is like, you're so good at like the illusion of creating like these spaces that feel like what they're meant to be for real. Like when we were in the college, it felt like we were inside, even though it was outside. You know, it took like not even 5 seconds to like, this is a boat. We're on a boat. It actually made me think of Divinity 2. Actually, playing Divinity 2 with Torpor Dust, who's in the chat at the moment.
Wow, thank you.
There's a boat in that. This is.
It also really reminds me of the boat in Mario 64.
Oh, like a Cooper ship.
The kind of layout. No. The pirate boat that's in Mario 64 in the.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Shout out to Speedrunner Torpor Dust, who I'm sure has every moment of Mario 64 burnt upon his eyelids. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, that was what a treat.
Which I know we're not over. This isn't over yet, but I just wanted to ask you, what are you most proud of on the island?
Oh. I can't. I can't really pick a spot, to be honest. Maybe the castle.
Oh, it's extreme.
I honestly can't pick a spot. I can't pick a favourite.
I can't
We
believe.
do need to think of a place to take a photo.
Oh yeah, we do have to
we-
take the
before we
photo at the
finish
end.
this.
Of course, we need to. So we will.
Yeah.
Do need to consider what we think is whatever's coming up is so beautiful over here.
I'm going to take you through this bit just super quickly because I do want to do the castle tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I know most of high score don't know this. A couple of people do, and this is what I was telling you guys earlier. Last month I lost both my granddads, and my way of coping was to build this for them.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah. So before we were starting, we spoke about this a little bit, and I said, oh, you know, we had a little chat about it, and I was like, I this kind of thing, we brought this up on the stream before, on another island, but it's like, it's so lovely. I'm trying my best not to cry right now. But yeah, it's amazing. We made a little pact before the stream began that if it got too emotional, Shrinky had to be the adult and kind of bring us back to the stream proper.
I appreciate Marshall's come over to visit it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's not being too wisecracky, which is good.
It's just amazing.
I just didn't want to miss it.
Absolutely.
And
Lovely.
for all things aside, it actually is probably the loveliest wild area or kind of garden area that I've ever seen in the game. Like, full stop.
Thank you.
Kind of cool how it's kind of evergreen as well, even with the snow.
Mm.
Very nice.
So we're here at your pièce de la résistance now. This is
Yeah.
this is what the island is most famous for. Like on around the high school club archipelago. We've been here once before, but I gotta say it feels bigger. Is it bigger?
I have completely redone it. I knocked it all down and built it back up.
Oh my goodness, the size of the courtyard now. The little addition of the statue behind the fountain is so nice. And I don't think I've ever noticed this statue has a kind of museum-like plinth before that kind of pairs so well with the fountain.
Mhm. So we've still got the little stables. They've just moved into here.
Oh, there's I love the little horses. Yeah, there you go. Give them a pet. Yeah.
Don't know if you sort of stand where I'm standing, you'll be able to see sort of the tower I've put onto
Ooh,
the
little
left bit of the
turret.
flag.
I love like you're finding so many uses for the kind of, I think they're called, are they pennants? I forget what the flags are called.
Yeah, I think they are.
They
This tower is you've realised what I would want, the kind of thing I wanted to do with my watchtower, which is a pathetic stump compared to this.
it's just a crazy. One thing I love that you've done is that this is a problem that I would have, is that you've shown such great restraint at like avoiding building that additional layer. So you've got all these elements on the islands that give it real height because we can't reach the places we're getting to. Whereas on my I've tried to do that on my island with certain things, but I've just been too tempted to have that extra layer of like walkability. But it's I've been going about it so wrong because so many things here, like the moon centerpiece in the Wizards College, these like turrets. That's just like, it's incredible. Oh, look who it is!
It's Luxter.
Speaking of spooky people. Oh, Lucky.
Some late night axe throwing.
So what do people think about the fact that Lucky has a glowing eye? Because I understand that the joke Lucky is banged up, but then Lucky also seems to have like like a mummy like thing about them. So are they supernatural? Is that eye an illness? What do we think?
Never met Lucky.
I know what I've read, which may or may not be a true
Ooh.
backstory.
Yeah, that's with the facts.
I read that Lucky was involved in an accident and actually passed away and then came back.
Oh my god, that's why he's
That's why
mummified.
he's spooky.
That is some deep lore.
That is real deep lore. I'm gonna look into the localization notes. Oh, if we forgot this, the axe throwing range still amazing. Don't think the scarecrow was here before, but that's a great extra target.
Scarecrow was there before.
Okay, oh, there's so many details on the island that it's like I said before. There's so much going on that it's so cohesive that I almost don't notice amazing things about it. Like again, all the stone lanterns, all the stone dogs that kind of have that gargoyle feel. They just blend in so well. Look at this. Oh my goodness me! I feel like there's more gold here than there was last time.
Yeah, there is.
I think I've ever seen so much gold in Animal
Look
Crossing.
at this bag. Like, how much gold did you have? Like, you gifted us golden items. It's
I mean, I did get gifted a sack of 30 gold
whoa.
by someone called Sandy. So that's kind of why I've been able to do so much gold stuff.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sandy. Look at this. Also, gotta say, love the. I think this was here last time. The throne room, but I don't know if the crowns were here last time. But maybe I'm wrong. But it's awesome.
The crowns were, but the tables and that definitely weren't.
Such a royal banquet hall feeling.
I love the use of these two statues. The what do you call them?
Is it a Capricorn?
Yeah.
Capricorn. Yeah.
Shout out
Two of them.
to the Capricorn. Oh my goodness.
And a great smelting area at the back here.
Someone's got to
Melting
melt all
down
that
that
gold.
Yeah.
The gold suit of armour as well. Oh, fit for a king.
Because I know we're unfortunately getting a bit tight for time.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna nip into my house
Okay.
if you guys like to follow,
Oh yeah, of course.
and head straight into the basement
Straight into the basement. Okay.
because it's my favourite room,
Okay.
and there's a bit of a tribute to some people in the high school club.
Oh my god. Sorry, just went to the living rooms. Okay, I know. Well, I'll express. I'll showcase some restraint and not. Sorry. Look at this. I feel like I've entered heaven. Oh, look at everything. Tell us about this room. Firstly, are we in space?
So this is my gamer room, as you can probably tell from all the items. This was one of the first rooms I sort of really fleshed out, and it's not changed.
So good.
Yeah, this is the sort of like peaceful spot to come and sit.
I love how you've used the like spaceship wallpaper to give it an like even more like arcadey feel. Like it's probably, honestly, this is for real, probably the most arcade like games room that I've been in. And there's lots of really good ones. In my house there's one that's like, I'm trying to make it look low rent, like the kind of like basement London arcades that were going around, that were here in like the 2000s. But this is like the one where I feel like, okay, I've come to like the Namco arcade, and it is like just like dopamine heaven, lights everywhere, want to play every game. Oh, take us around the room.
The main point is up on the wall are a bunch of KK album covers.
So lovely.
So if you start from like the one to the right of the KK poster,
Got it. Gonna get my camera up.
you've got KK Parade, which is Neil's favourite KK album. You've got I
Great
Love
cover
You,
as well.
that,
Oh,
which is
I don't think I have this record.
you don't have I Love You.
I don't think I've got it. I've never.
I might have to send it.
Oh my god, I'd love you if you sent it to me.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. You've got Wandering, which is for Luke.
So cute.
KK Dirge for Undead 8-Bit.
Oh, all incredible. Oh, hello, it's KK Scar.
KK Scar for Mayor Sailor.
Shout out to Barreled.
KK Disco for Aud.
Oh,
Alola KK for Lex.
oh.
And then you've got the High School Club logo
Sorry,
above the
sorry,
door.
I was. Wait, I can't raise the camera anymore. But I will come back to that in a second.
Next to the television, you've got Hey Funk for Noble Panda.
Great track.
Lament for yourself, Shrinky.
Yay.
Perfect.
My Place for Mary.
Oh,
Cafe KK for Jane.
yes.
KK Flamenco for Lisa.
Yes.
And Stale Cupcakes for Debs.
This, I mean, that is so sweet and amazing. Shout out to everybody in the club. Sorry, I'm going to get a better image of above the door. I think I just had to move forward a little bit. There we go. Look at that. Shout out to I believe it was Joe Sparrow who made these textures right at the start of the game. This is what an amazing tribute to the club. Also, got a shout out to the branded Animal Crossing Switch dock down here.
Yeah.
This is. I mean, obviously we didn't see everything on the island, and again, like, please let us come back. We want to come see everything else. We got to take the. We got. I know we're running out of time. We've got to take the picture.
Mhm.
Where are we going to take it? Shrinks. What's standing out to you? There's too much.
I think let's go either to, because the castle is right outside,
Oh, yep.
or the pirate ship, which is nearby.
Oh my god.
I mean, I love the tavern, but I think for time's sake,
Yes. Let's do
I'm
it.
just glimpsing the house. I'm doing everything I can to resist. having
Yes, I know.
further
I'm not looking because I want to talk about this room, but I'm just going to leave and we'll talk about it another time. So yeah, Iconic says this is the High School Club HQ. I guess it is. That's the basement I think we all want to be in. Rach, I mean, the whole thing is like amazing. Like, this is just like a absolute tour de force of Animal Crossing curation. So Shrinky, where are you thinking for the photo?
I reckon the pirate ship is going to fit in a frame.
Let's get on the pirate ship. I'll tell you what we'll do. When we upload this to YouTube, we will we'll put a medley of images on there. Shout out to everybody who does watch the replays on YouTube. Obviously, they leave Twitch after 60 days, I think. So the archive is there if people do want to revisit other people's islands. And also, we've only got a handful of subscribers on YouTube, but But it seems to be some people that don't come to Twitch and they're not in the club, so it's very interesting. Shout out to those people if you are watching, one of the few people that watch on YouTube. In front of the mast. I wish that we could tilt the camera.
What about just here? In front of the mast, I reckon. Yeah.
Okay, let's go here, and I'll try and see what I can do with the camera. I wish we could tilt it so much. I'm just gonna move next to you a little bit. Oh yeah. Let's show off our best reactions to conclude the stream. I'm gonna go for. Here you go.
What's piety?
Yes, I'm going to take this photo. Okay, but we're going to put some more photos on here on the YouTube channel. Well, thank you so much, Rach, for taking us through the island. It's so big and so amazing. We still haven't seen all of it, so we've got to sort that out in a coming week.
I would absolutely love that, and apologies you've not been able to get through it all tonight.
Well, I mean, you don't have to apologise. I mean, it's like when you go to Disneyland and you don't see everything, so you have to come back the next year. This is exactly how this feels. I want to say thank you so much for. I mean, we usually save this gushing for like after stream, but I just want to say thank you so much for all of the positive vibes that you've given the club over the past year. Obviously, this is loads of people's favourite island for a reason. It's so amazing. Just thank you. We love you.
Thank you. I love you.
And on that note, everybody, we love everybody on the chat, and we'll see you on the Discord.
Yep.
Shrinky, any final words?
No, that was amazing. Thank you very much for having us.
No, thank you for coming.
Peace out, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.